What is going on, wonderful world? Thank you for tuning in to WDRB Media, the voice of the community. The only station giving you double the information and inspiration. You are now listening to The Connected Reloaded, and I am your host, Celoaffect, in full effect. You can reach out to me on all social media platforms, TikTok, IG, YouTube, at celoaffect. That's CELOAFFECT on all platforms. And if you would like to be a sponsor, want free advertisement, would like to be a special guest interview on The Connected Reloaded, email me at theconnectedreloaded@gmail.com. Are you ready to upgrade your life, improve sleep patterns, enhance your digestive cleansing process, increase physical endurance and performance, drop some weight, improve your mood, find hormonal imbalance, increase your libido, and relieve chronic pain? If you answered yes, then you must do this transformation. A big shout out to Purium Health Products. Discover long-lasting energy, inner joy, and a body that feels its best. The quality of food you eat is equal to the quality of life you live. Start living the life you deserve with us. You can definitely find out more information on this at celoaffect.com or ishoppurium.com. And remember to use this exclusive code, celoaffect, only heard here on The Connected Reloaded. Receive $50 off your first order or 25% off a bulk order. Much love, my people. Upgrade your life, enhance your world, and continue to be amazing. Today's topic, we're going to be discussing depression. How does someone become depressed? What are the symptoms? And also, what are the different types of depression? And what can we do to take a step forward to getting out of this energy? Depression, a group of conditions associated with the elevation or lowering of a person's mood, such as depression or bipolar disorder. Clinical depression, a mental health disorder characterized by persistently depressed mood or loss of interest in activities, causing significant impairment in daily life. So what are the main causes of depression? Abuse, physical, sexual, or emotional abuse can make you more vulnerable to depression later on in life. So if you grew up in an environment or in a home or around friends or family that just was a toxic or negative environment, that could weigh on you and cause you to be more depressed. Or if you experience something like a chronic illness at a very young age, like myself, that can open up the Pandora's box to becoming more depressed as well. Another cause of depression, age. People who are elderly are higher at risk of being depressed. I can only imagine the older you get, if you haven't came to terms with certain things in your life, or if you have regret, you're starting to get closer to that end of the line, because no one's gonna live forever. So people that are older in age, I can only, again, imagine how they would feel. That's why in my life now, I have no regrets. There is no stopping. There is no fear. Only ambition. Only ambition and only massive actions to complete my goals and to really make my name known and a footprint in my time, in my era, in this world, the way many giants have before me. Another cause of depression is certain medications. Strangely enough, antidepressant medications can actually cause depression. Or even, other like benzodiazepines. I was a very, very depressed person for so long, clinically depressed, in a very depressed state. The problem is when you start to get so depressed, you get into this realm or this level where you can only take so much darkness. Like the body, doesn't matter who you are, you can only take so much before it gets to a point where it's like you just want to stop the pain. When we come back, we will continue the discussion on depression and how to relieve it. You are listening to The Connected Reloaded, and I am your host, Celoaffect in full effect. You're tuned in to WDRB Media, the voice of the community, the only station giving you double the information and inspiration. We'll be right back after the break. Under the vast umbrella that is celoaffect LLC, we specialize in and have influence from music, consulting, coaching, to health and wellness being our main focus. Truly transform your lifestyle to experience the best version of yourself with our 30-day gut reset program. Visit www.celoaffect.com or ishopperium.com. Use referral code celoaffect for a $50 discount. Welcome back to WDRB Media, my people, the voice of the community. And a big shout out to those streaming live through the free TuneIn Radio app and iHeartRadio. You are now listening to The Connected Reloaded, and I am your host, Celoaffect. If you're just tuning in, we were discussing depression, the causes of depression, and the different types of depression. And what can we do to actually take a step forward to get us out of this energy field? For me, in my personal life, in my situation, I have battled with different forms and types of depression for many years. As things unfolded year after year after year, how could I not be depressed? Things were already starting to go downhill as far as my health. I received a kidney transplant for my mother, and that failed due to reoccurring FSGS. Now I'm doing dialysis, peritoneal dialysis, with the catheter coming out of my abdomen, and school is just not it for me. Everything is dark, everything is lonely, and on top of that type of modality, dialysis, wasn't even working anymore. They had to switch me to go to in-center hemodialysis at a very young age, where I did that for many years. If you were all tuning into my previous shows, I talked about this a little bit more in depth. So around when I was about 21, 22, 23, something around there, I kept having issues with my health. I was already on dialysis for maybe about 5, 6, 7 years now. And for people that don't know, when you're on dialysis for a number of years, your parathyroids, which are located in your neck, your throat area, they start to overreact. And that becomes very, very dangerous, where you can actually die from that. So doctors came to me and they were basically saying that they needed to do surgery. And that was a very depressing time, because I had a crazy ex-girlfriend at that time. I had my health and wellness was just, there was no health. I felt like, what was the point of life? What was the point of existing? And things just started to get so very, very dark for me. Very depressed. I was on antidepressant medications. And I ain't even gonna lie to you, man, just running with the wrong crowd and the wrong people. I was dabbling in street drugs. It was sad, because I felt, when I used to do that white powder or whatever, it made me feel like I had a little bit of energy when I never had no energy at all. This substance gave me that euphoric feeling, and it gave me that false love and that false bond with people. And it was just a very sad existence for so long. And it was weighing very, very hard on my soul and on my heart. It almost extinguished my light, for real, for real. And I didn't realize how depressed I was until, I was in this situation with my ex, and, we were just in a bad place together. And it was just, I was so young and under the influence of demons, to be honest with you, demons, that I was so depressed. It's so sad because there's only so much a human being can take. It doesn't matter who you are. There's only so much beating that a person can take before they're just like, yo, man, this is enough. And that's where I was at. I threw in the towel because I was like, man, what's the point? I've almost died, 2 times in a span of 2 weeks because of my thyroid, my parathyroid, and then the transplanted kidney and infecting my body. Like everybody's lying to me. I ain't got nobody. And see, but that's the crazy thing, because no one teaches us this in school. No one teaches us this, how to pay attention, to be grateful for the things that you do have and that are around you. At that time, I was only focused on like fake friends and this messed up relationship and my chronic illness and how I had no control over it and how I was trying to control everything. And doctors, going against me. And it was just, it was just a constant But I wasn't paying attention to my mom, my father, my nephew at the time that was 5-6 years old. That loved me, that looks up to me as like a father figure, because, his situation's hard too. Everybody got a hard life. You born in this world, you born automatically with trauma. It's now a matter of you, like it's not your fault, but it's now your responsibility to relieve that trauma. Break that generational curse. Don't let these low energy and low frequency people just just situations get into your energy field. That's what I've learned over the years, and that's, it took me a very long time to get to this point, because that other energy is very enticing. It gives you energy and it gives you that light, that electrical charge, but then after a while you start to realize that's not what it is that you want. So be careful. And if you feel depressed, if you feel sad, if you feel like everything's just mellow and blue, like what's the point? Seek help. Reach out to me. Celoaffect, like for real, just Google me. You can definitely find me. You're not alone in this. I've experienced so much, and this is why I do what I do, and these opportunities are unfolding for me, because I know what it's like to be in those levels of hell. I know what it's like to just be like, man, being around everybody and just, you feel like no one has your back. But that ain't true. So getting enough sleep, eating a healthy diet with high frequency. Again, it's all about that frequency. It's about that electricity pumping through your body. We'll talk about that in more in depth in other episodes. So definitely stay tuned. But practicing regular self-care activities and such as exercise, meditation, yoga, breathing practices. If you really want to get out of a depressive state, like for real, on some real stuff, this is what I'm going to tell you to do. Get into some cold water. Get into some cold water and see how you feel. Get those lungs pumping. That's how you tap back to God. I'm trying to tell you, man. We're all so disconnected from God in many different ways, in many different aspects of life. From the food and the soil that we eat, to the water that we drink, to the thoughts that we think, the quality of people that we're around. Man, when you really start to focus on raising your frequency and upgrading your life, this starts to really settle down. When you feel like you have no purpose and you have no way of fulfilling and expressing your soul, then that energy demon, whatever you want to call it, known as depression, slowly starts to creep in. So pay attention to this. Focus. because there's so much that we can do. Join us next week as we continue the discussion of personal development, spiritual development, and all things that we can do to raise our frequency and becoming the best version of ourselves. Thank you for tuning in. Remember that you can catch me every Friday at 9:30 a.m. here on the Connected Reloaded on WDRB Media. Please remember to connect with me by going to my IG, my TikTok, my social media, and follow me. Reach out to your boy, celoaffect, CELOAFFECT. And also, if you want to be a special guest with like free advertisement or would like to be a special guest interview, email me at theconnectedreloaded@gmail.com. Once again, you have been listening to The Connected Reloaded, and I am your host, celoaffect, in full effect, on WDRB Media, the voice of the community. For double the information and inspiration. And until next week, my friends, continue to be blessed. Much love. Siempre.
Everybody think they know when only they are lost to the door. Oh no, oh no, when you know, tap into your soul, never letting go. Overstand that you the God. Overstanding you the rod. Really take control of your life. One life, one mind, one time. Feel alright, 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 feel alright. Feel alright, feel alright, feel alright, feel alright. Everybody think they know when only they are lost to the door. Oh no. Everybody think they know when only they are lost to the door. Oh no. I'm showing you how to move. Look into my eyes and see the truth. No more dog food, ain't got that sweet tooth. No suicide, thoughts like a loop. I'm a man, stand up man, running barefoot in the sand. I love you cause I can, I love you cause I can. Take my hand, take my hand. Never let go, I promise don't. Never let go, that's my word. Never let go, say never let go. Never let go, say never let go. Everybody think they know